It seems like the hot just keeps trying to come back.
Right.
But, it's a beautiful night. We're in the mountains. We're in the hills.
We are.
Hey, it's time to come out here and play some Panther football.
It is. Long trek up here. So, I talked to Coach Tribble, and if you were able to listen to our interview there before we come on air, Coach Tribble just talked about how they kind of prepare for long trips like this. And one thing they were going to do a little bit different tonight, Junk, that they didn't do when they went to Farmington is once they got off the bus, they had a little, he called it a wake-up routine exercise that Coach Morley was going to put them through to kind of get their legs woke back up.
Well, they could have walked to Missouri and back, and it wouldn't have taken very long.
That's right, yeah.
But, hey, we need to come out here and set the pace early. And we need to come out here and get this thing done early so we can get home.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you look at this bunch and this game, and P. Ridge comes in here with 1-6 record. But if you look at the record and who they played this year, they've played some tough ball games and they've played people close. They played Valonia to a 2-touchdown game, scored 4 touchdowns against Morrilton, was in that game late, and then put up 55 last week against Clarksville. So
that's just it. They've been able to score points even though they may not be winning a lot of games. If you can score points, you're always in a game. Mm-hmm. And so it's important for we talk about our defense a lot. Last week they were really good.
Yeah.
I mean, we really played well. 3 weeks ago they were really good.
That's right.
2 weeks ago we weren't.
That's right.
So we've got to find that consistency. You and I talked about this on the way up here. We've got to find that consistency to where this is our identity, not who we are every other week.
Well, and we talked about this with a couple of our senior linebackers and senior defensive guys last week. Talked to them last week up at the Razorback game, and it's one thing to know that you have the talent and the abilities there.
Sure.
But it's another thing to go out and do it. And to me, it just looks like they're not playing with a lot of passion. They're not playing with a lot of juice, a lot of excitement. And for what reason? Like, you only get to do this 10 times, and maybe not that if you have an injury. So you got to take every play like it's your last one and play with some enthusiasm.
Yeah, you have to. Anything you do in life, you have to approach it with expectation. Whether the Bible talks about praying with expectation.
Sure.
Whether you're in your job, you're a parent, whatever you're playing football, you have to approach things with expectation of doing things successfully. And I think that if that's the difference, especially when you're talking about teenagers, the mindset is so big. And I think about when I was that age. You could never convince me that was real.
Right.
It was just what old people say.
Exactly.
It's coach speak.
Yeah.
But the truth is, when you get older, you see, guys, the mentality is so important.
It is. And, this team comes in here with an ex-Razorback and head coach Bray Cook, who's going into his 5th season here. And, that's one thing. He's been in the trenches. He's been through and played at a higher level, and he knows what it takes to play winning football.
Yeah.
And he's imparting that into these young men. And so you just can't come out here, roll the ball out, and expect to win a football game.
No, not at all. And just like you said, the things he's saying, the things he's trying to instill in them are work ethic, hard work, and confidence.
Yes.
And we've got so many key parts to both sides of the ball that are very dynamic, but we've got to play with confidence.
That's right. Well, it looks like we got about 6.5 minutes left here before game time. We're going to take a quick break. We do not have the starting roster for P. Ridge, so
listen, man, we're just glad we got a place to sit here.
We're just going to do the best we can tonight. The wind, you're probably going to hear the wind pick up on our mics a little bit. We'll try to shield that some, but hey, we're out in the elements, and we're going to bring it to you the best way we can, and we're going to have fun doing it. So
it's funny. We spend all season trying to get some what do you call it, the natural mic in from the crowd until you get in the crowd. Then you're trying to cut it down.
That's right. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, recognize some of our sponsors. When we get back, we'll set this matchup up for you as the Panthers take on the Blackhawks here in a 5A West Conference game up here in Northwest Arkansas. This is Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins, brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107.
When you bank at First Security, you're choosing better for yourself and fellow Arkansans. Better service from friendly professionals who really invest in your goals. Better solutions with convenient tools and smart resources.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932. growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you.
As we have some Pee Wee Blackhawks getting a run out of the tunnel with the high school team.
Oh,
you know that's always
that's good
fun.
stuff, man.
So, Junk, we're already ready for game time. Both teams we've already had the coin flip. Tell us your 3 keys to victory.
All right, Matt. We've got to be able to contain their run. You know, they got a little bit of a running game. Got a big, maybe the best the best lineman in the conference, allegedly. So we've got to be able to put some pressure on them, force the quarterback to make decisions in the backfield, and stop that run. We got to be able to run the football.
100%.
And I know it's every week, but we've got to protect the football and not turn it over.
Absolutely, I love it. Looks like that. I don't know who won the toss. I'm going to guess P. Ridge, as they look like they will be kicking off, so they'll probably defer to the second half. Greenbrier will receive as Lucas Thompson and Salter Mahan are back deep for the Panthers. They will be returning from right to left or south to Missouri. So we got a little bit of a northern breeze tonight. A pretty good breeze.
It feels awesome. It really does. You're going to get cold.
I am. I didn't bring enough clothes. I'm going to tough it out. As we're ready for play, as the whistle has blown, the kicker approaches the football, and we are underway here in P. Ridge. Good high kick. It lands deep into the end zone, and there's that north wind helping that ball out.
That ball about went into the darn indoor facility over there.
So great kick by P. Ridge. Will start Greenbrier at their own 20. And Junk, really anxious to see how this offense comes out and performs here tonight. You know, Enoch has had a special year all year.
It's about 400 yards from breaking the
season record. This offensive line had some shifts and some mixing up last week, and I think they've had a week to practice together, and so expect them to play a little bit better tonight.
Absolutely. I feel like, that last week was a good confidence builder.
Right.
Beat a good team, a team that's been winning some games. We just got to come out here and perform.
First down, Palmer takes a snap, hands off to Hassan on the right side. He cuts back off in the middle, and a good job by P. Ridge as they hit him behind the line of scrimmage and bring him down for a No gain on the play.
Looked like we did well up front right there. It looked like they filled the gaps very well.
Yeah.
We see that all season. They're going to load the box and try to shut this run game down.
And, typically Pea Ridge is going to set up out of a 4-man front. They actually walked a man up on that last play and had 5 in the box. Greenbrier out of a double shotgun set here, pistol formation, mix up on the handoff, but they get it to Hassan. He cuts back, makes a little bit of something out of nothing. He loses a football. And I believe Pea Ridge come up with it.
They're saying he's down. They're saying he's down.
And we're going to have a meeting of the minds here between the officials. And they give the ball.
He literally just pointed that it was down. And they came in and overturned it. He was the one that was right there on top of it.
Well, we hadn't had a good whistle all year, so we can't expect it to start here tonight. So for early turnover by the Panthers, and that's one thing we have not seen from Enoch this year is him put the ball in.
Well, he was down. I mean, that's just it.
So Pea Ridge will take over possession at the 24-yard line of the Panthers. They'll come out in shotgun formation. Trips to the left side, which is the wide side of the field. Single receiver down here to the right. And hopefully I can get some numbers and names here for you shortly. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle of the running back, has some room, running off that right side, and short game.
We got the ball right there.
As Hewitt comes up with the football.
There's no way. Wow.
And they're going to blow it dead and give him an extra yard.
Give him an extra yard. Wow. It's like Christmas up here in Pea Ridge.
So second down and 6 for the Blackhawks. They'll come out in that same formation, trips left, single receiver right, running back to the left side this time. He calls for the snap. He will hand it off to the right again, and coming off the edge and
Eric Hewitt.
Getting him down is Eric Hewitt, who was a man on a mission that time.
He was. He came in strong off that edge right there and just read it well. They tried to run to his side, and he cut back when he saw him coming and just nowhere to go.
So bring up a third down and 6 here for the Blackhawks. And if we sound like we're in a tunnel, it's because I'm trying to screen this wind from hitting this microphone. So trips left for the Blackhawks. They have a tight end on the right. Takes a snap, gets it out quick, finds his man across the middle, and he gets wide open. End zone. Touchdown, Blackhawks.
They made that look easy, Matt.
I mean, there wasn't anybody within 20 yards of it.
No.
That was just a quick little stop route.
Yep.
And so just like that, with 9:55 left in the first quarter, the Blackhawks strike first on the board, 6-0 with the extra point pending. And if the kickoff was any indication, this extra point will go into the indoor facility. Snaps down, kick is low.
No good.
And it is no good.
I guess he used it all up on the kickoff.
I guess so. So we're going to take a quick break with 9:55 left here in the first quarter. The Blackhawks lead your Panthers 6-0. This is the First Security Bank broadcast of the Greenbrier Panthers on My Country, Y107.
When you choose Conway Regional, you're choosing more than exceptional care. You're choosing a healthcare provider deeply rooted in your community.
Turnover on their first possession and results into a touchdown for Pea Ridge as they faced a 3rd and 6, and next throw was a little stop route that ended up in the end zone. You know, not much to that play, Junk, just didn't cover it very well.
No, we weren't anywhere close to the receiver. We got to be a little more aware of where we're at.
So back deep for the Panthers again is Salter Mahan and Lucas Thompson as the ball is blown off the tee. As you can probably tell by my mic, it's pretty windy out here.
Now, I knew it was going to be a little a little cooler tonight, but I sure didn't know it was going to be a wind tornadic conditions.
Now they'll have to get a player to hold the football on the tee. Whistle's blown. He approaches the football, and a good high kick again down the middle, and it will land almost out of the back of the end zone. So you definitely tell that the wind is aiding the kick here for sure.
Yeah, 100%. We got to come out here, Matt, and now it's time to set the pace.
Well, you know, we kind of started this way last week against Alma too. A couple of early turnovers and really put ourselves in a bad spot, and we can't afford to do that here tonight on the road.
No, we cannot. We need to come out right here and get a quick first down and just get the momentum going, man.
Pistol formation for Palmer. Twins to both sides. Now he'll bring a man in motion. He'll fake the handoff this time. Got Hewitt out in the flat, wide open. Catches it at the 25, and he breaks a tackle and finally taken down from behind, close to the 40-yard line.
That's coming back, Matt.
We do have a flag down.
Yeah. And I think we hit him in the back.
Who and where?
Over there.
There was no need. He was wide open.
No, I mean, it was right there on the sideline.
Word.
They got one down back here.
Be a block in the back against the Panthers. We'll take that big gain, about 20 yards, and take it off the board and back the Panthers up behind the chains. So not a good start offensively for Greenbrier.
Yeah, they've got a defensive back being helped off the field. That's not a good sign.
Never a good thing.
No.
Hopefully he's going to be all right.
Yeah, he looks like he's hurting, though. I hope he's okay.
So Greenbrier now faces a first down and 15. Great play call there to get Hewitt out in the flats. Twins to the left. Palmer hands it off on the left to Hassan. Following his blockers up through the hole. Makes a couple guys miss. Spins out of a run. Another miss, and we're going to have a flag. That's got to be a face mask.
He threw it from way back here.
There's no other call that can be made right there. It's got to be a face mask.
I think that's what he's calling. I think it is.
Like if he calls something else, I'm liable to go out on the field.
I think he was showing face mask.
Yeah. So great run by Enoch. There wasn't a whole lot there, and he just kept fighting for extra yards.
He just would not go down, would he?
We'll have a personal foul face mask against the Blackhawks. We'll add 15 to the end of the run and give Greenbrier a first down.
He went left and right about 12 times each. and you see one time he went down and caught himself with his hand and come back up.
Yeah. So that will place the ball on about the 41-yard line of the Panthers.
Our Pea Ridge fans, they didn't like that.
No, we might get some stuff thrown at us before the night's over. Palmer takes a snap, hands off to Hassan on the right. Got a good hold.
Whoa.
He's up over the 45, now the 50, and taken down from behind into Blackhawk territory, and will be tackled at about the 46-yard line.
Huge hole right
there.
there.
It was a great hole.
Great job by this offensive line. And, of course, he don't need much.
No.
When he gets in there and explodes, it's big gains usually.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers in Blackhawk territory for the first time this evening. Pistol formation. Palmer takes his drop, looks right, gets it out, overthrows his receiver, which is Thompson, out on the right sideline.
Wasn't a whole lot there.
No.
I think he was maybe trying to keep it from throwing a bad pass. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Give it to where only if anybody can get it, only your receiver can.
That's right. It's good to see Mosley back out on the field.
Yes.
You know, we got to see him a little bit last week. Wasn't quite 100%, but glad to see him back out there. He'll be on this left side with Hewitt and Mahan. Palmer takes his snap, gets it out quickly to him. He's got it in open field, makes a man miss at the 40, fumbles the football, able to get it back. Woo! But goodness gracious, that was close.
Man, what great hands to be able to pick that up.
Well, I tell you, he was probably a step away from breaking it.
I know it.
But lost the football. We got a flag down. And, man, we will not get home early if this is going to be the pace we play at with a flag every other play.
They're throwing him. I wonder what it is. He didn't have any blockers out there.
No.
So.
Well, I don't.
I think they're calling another face mask. He was the only Panther out there.
I mean, goodness gracious. So another personal foul face mask penalty against the Blackhawks will move it another 15 yards. That's 30 yards.
That's right.
In face mask penalties on this drive alone.
That's right. Puts us inside the 15-yard line.
So a good job by Mosley. Just got to hold on to the football.
Yeah. I'm not used to getting all these penalties going our way.
No doubt. Kind of like it.
I know.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on the 19-yard line with about 8:50 left to play in the opening quarter.
Oh, looky there.
Got a man wide open in the flats and just too wide with the football. You got to complete that. You got to complete that.
Yeah, I thought it hit him.
It was a little wide. Yeah. Yeah, you got to complete those. I mean, Garrett James out there, I mean, even if you throw it underhanded, he was that wide open. You got to complete that.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 10 here for the Panthers. Hassan to the right of Palmer. Little toss screen to Mahan. He's got some room. Now he cuts back to the 10, down to the 5.
He's so hard to tackle, Matt.
The greasy pig,
the greasy
baby.
pig.
Inside the 5, and we'll have a 1st down for the Panthers.
You know, I love that play when we run it.
Yeah.
He just does it really well.
Yeah.
And, you know, they key so much on Enoch that a lot of times that we've got some space over there. And he is just so hard to tackle.
He is. So 1st and go for the Panthers. Ball on the 4-yard line. Palmer takes a snap, hands it off to Hassan on the right. Couple of cuts, and he is
touchdown.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
All right, Matt.
So good drive, aided by a couple of personal foul penalties against the Blackhawks. Lead the Panthers into the end zone, into the promised land. I know Junk don't want to hear that tonight.
The land of milk and honey.
The land of milk and honey.
Oh,
And
well.
you'll notice who's kicking tonight, Junk. As the extra point is through.
Who is that?
That is number, I can't remember.
17 or 11?
It was 11.
That's 11.
But Coach Tribble said that both of our kickers are injured tonight. Dearsaw.
Okay.
Very good. So that brings our score to 7-6. The Panthers lead with 8:20 left to play. We're going to take a quick break. We come back, more action here, MP Ridge. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What does better mean to you? Maybe it's
All
better
right, I
services,
gotta figure out how to get my
better
phone to
support,
charge.
better ways to build a life or buy a home or run a business. First Security is your partner for it all. With
.20 left to play in the opening quarter. Greenbrier takes the drive down, scores, gets up on them 7-6 as P. Ridge missed their extra point earlier. Had one turnover already in the game, Junk. Almost lost another one there.
Boy, till you said that, I forgot we're ahead. I forgot they missed the extra point.
So a pooch kick by our third-string kicker is fielded at about the 23-yard line, and a pretty good job by the coverage team as they wrap him up.
Yeah, he didn't want to go down, did he?
Get him down at about the 31, 32-yard line. I thought we might see Parker Roberts out there kicking tonight, but
is he a kicker?
he kicked for me in Pee Wee.
Did he really?
You know, he plays soccer and has played his whole life, and he
Right,
can
right.
boot it.
Oh, I bet he can.
So P. Ridge will take over with the ball at about the 32-yard line for their second possession tonight.
Defense needs to step up right here, be big.
They do have a sophomore quarterback in Hudson White. He's 6'2", 172, 10th grader. Trips to the right. Will hand it off. No, he fakes it, throws it deep down the sideline. Got a little bit of a push-off by the receiver. Gets away with it and comes down with the pass.
I can't believe they didn't throw a flag when he spiked the ball.
That is Waylon Fletcher.
It was a great catch, wasn't it?
It was a great catch. So first down for P. Ridge as they get the ball that quickly into Greenbrier territory. Ball's placed on the 42-yard line. Trips to the left this time for White. Calls for the snap. Handed off up the middle. Hit hard at the line of scrimmage, and the Panthers take him down immediately. And that's a good job there.
Well, Eric Hewitt's all over the place. He came to play tonight.
The running back is number 4, Tristan German. He's a junior, 5'10", 170 pounds. So bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Blackhawks. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Trips to the wide side of the field. White assesses the defense. Snap is good. Handed off again to German. He's got a hole on the left side, breaks a tackle, and now will be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It was a good run.
Yeah, another missed tackle. First down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Ball on the 22. And a pretty good drive so far here by this P. Ridge offense, John.
Yeah. Yeah, we're having a tough time stopping them.
You know, big up front. They got a big offensive line.
Yeah, they do.
Pistol formation now for the Blackhawks. As German lines up behind White. Trips to the right. Fakes the handoff. White will roll to his right. He's got a man wide open out here in the flats. And will be taken out of bounds by Mathis Polk at about the 10-yard line. Boy, they're making it look easy.
They really are.
That is number 3 on the catch, Braden Wright. So first down and goal at the 10-yard line. Greenbrier in that traditional 3-man front. They'll walk up Hewitt on the left side. 2 running backs this time. They try to hand it to German. He's hit in the backfield by Hewitt and driven to the ground hard as Hewitt is playing at a different level right now.
He really is. You know, if they're going to be running away from it, and it looks like they're trying to, they're just not able to. They're having a little bit of a tough time getting a clean snap.
Yeah.
They're getting the high snap, which of course gives us more time to get back there. But you know, that time we even brought a fifth not really a lineman, but a guy up on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. So bring up a 2nd down and go. Now the ball is at the 12-yard line. Loss of 2 on the play. Greenbrier pressing the line of scrimmage big time. No safety over the top. They'll hand it off to German. He just weaves his way through, breaking tackles.
No tackling. And we got the ball, though. We got the ball.
And there's a fumble on the play. And Greenbrier has it.
Yep.
Wow.
We really got to get together on the sideline over there and talk about tackling.
Yeah, we do, for sure.
But that was a great job to force the turnover.
You know, Junk, it's a little bit concerning. You know, we didn't see much of it last week against Alma, but we saw a lot of it the week before at Farmington.
Right.
And it's just a bunch of arm tackling, just a bunch of guys reaching out with their hands, and that's not going to work.
No, we got to break down, wrap up.
So a fortunate turnover for the Panthers as they get the ball back on their own 4-yard line as P. Ridge was threatening to score.
That's a pretty big blow to the Blackhawks.
Yeah, definitely.
Need this big offensive line to come out here and just impose their will.
Pistol formation for Palmer. Hands it off on the right to Hassan. Gets out of the end zone, breaks a tackle, and now he's across the 10 and will be taken down there at about the 12. Good run by Enoch.
Yeah, great job right there. Good discipline out there by that receiver over there. Is that Mosley?
Yeah.
He had a clear shot to make a great block in the back that would have probably gave us a touchdown that would have got called back. He did a good job of sometimes you just got to get in the way.
That's right.
You know, just be a body in the way.
So 2nd down and 3 for the Panthers. They'll stay in that pistol formation with single receivers to each side. Palmer will take it, hand it off on the left side to Enoch this time. Had a good hold, but good job by that linebacker.
He did. He came off the block pretty well. Got just enough of Enoch he was able to fall forward for the first down, but he was able to keep him from breaking it.
That is a sophomore in Rafe Hargis, the linebacker, coming up making a good play there. It was enough for the first down as they moved the chains. So the Panthers will have 1st and 10 ball at their own 14. 4:50 left here to play in the opening quarter. Panthers lead 7-6. After both teams have had a turnover, that one probably a little bit more costly than the Panthers.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They're knocking on the door right there.
Pistol formation. Mahan down here to the left. They will hand it off this time to Miller. Cuts it up into the middle into a mass of humanity. Not much there.
He got more than I think it looked.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, I think they're cheating more and more, bringing more. You know, we're doing a good job off the line of scrimmage, but there's 8 men there in the box.
So 2nd down and 7. Now we'll split them out. Trips to the left. They'll send Miller in motion. Empty backfield for Palmer. Gets it out quickly out here to Mosley, and they're on him immediately. And we'll take him down. Almost another face mask right there.
Yeah, well, it was close, wasn't it?
It's not much time to block. And it picks up to the 19. Bring up a 3rd down and about 5, maybe 6 here for the Panthers.
Big down right here.
So the Panthers will send trips to the right side of the field. Ball almost on the left hash. Mahan down here all alone in man coverage. Now they send Enoch with him. Get it to Mahan and right through his hands. And not really like Salter.
No, he's usually pretty reliable there, and it happens. That's football.
It does.
But
it was a good route.
It was.
A good throw, and just unable to come up with a catch. And it'll bring up a punting situation for the Panthers. So back deep to punt for the Panthers is Jack Palmer. I believe that's Jack.
He doesn't normally punt, does he?
Low kick, bounds at about the 35 of the Panthers and rolls out about the 44-yard line.
Yeah.
So not a great kick, but give P. Ridge great field position here with 3:21.
It's not something he does a whole lot of.
Well, I think that may have been Hewitt punting. I don't know.
I don't think it was Eric.
No.
Was it?
Triple said that they were probably going to let Jack punt, but it was going to be out of their normal offensive formation.
Like they used to do with Griffin.
Yeah. So great starting position here for the Blackhawk offense as the defense comes out onto the field. Hawks will come out with 2 receivers to the right side. Pistol formation with a running back to the left of the quarterback. So double running backs in the backfield. White calls for the snap, gets it out quickly over here on a little stop route to number 3. Catches it for a good gain out to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Pickup of about 7.
The quarterback's quick.
Yeah.
He slings it out of there quick.
Just throwing it to a spot.
That's right. That's right.
And it's been there. We're going to have to change some coverages or do something to disguise some things because he's making it look easy. 2nd down and 4. White will hand it off this time on the left side. Wide open lane as he pushes forward across the 30. And I'll tell you, Junk, they're running the ball at will on us. And, you know, our defense, one thing that we have done fairly well this year is play the defense, run defense very well.
Yeah.
1st down for the Blackhawks as the ball's inside the 30-yard line on the 29. Twins left. White gets another high snap, handed off in the middle.
Great job by Hewitt.
Hewitt tackles him in the backfield. He'll lean forward for
maybe a yard.
Gain of about 1.
Eric's really playing at a high level. He's playing very intense, and you know,
just needs to get the rest of them.
Well, we need that to be, you know, something that everybody feeds off of.
Sure. 2nd down and 9 for the Blackhawks. Same formation. White will fake the handoff this time. Looks left, goes deep down the field. Got his man.
Has a push off.
And just through the hands as our defensive back lost the ball.
Hey, that was pretty good push off there. I mean, they
got to know where the football's at. Brings up a 3rd down and long for the Blackhawks.
Big down right here.
Of course, the way their kicker kicked him, I mean, He's definitely in field goal range.
He's in field goal range, maybe.
Yeah. Trips left. Pistol formation. White will take the snap. Fake the handoff. Roll to his left. Gets it out. Got his man. Throws it behind him, but what a great catch as he's able to pull it down for the first down. I don't understand.
And that's a Blackhawk first down.
All right, here we go.
1st and 10, ball on the 17-yard line.
Got to be strong right here, get a stop. You know, we knew this team could score coming in, but we feel like we can stop them. We should be able to at least.
Hand off to German in the backfield. Another missed tackle. Short gain on the play. Looked like Matheny in there to lead the charge for the Panthers. 2nd and 9. So better job on first down on the run play.
Yes.
Got to shut down that pass now.
That's right.
Trips to the wide side of the field, ball on the left hash. They'll send a receiver out by himself to the left. White looks to pass, gets it out quickly again on a slant, ball knocked away, and pretty good coverage by Bernard.
Good job right there.
Blackhawk faithful wanting a little contact, but kind of a bang-bang
I
play.
mean, it definitely wasn't obvious, yeah.
So 3rd down and 9, second one in a row for the Blackhawks. Last time they picked up about 12. Got to find a way to get off the field if you're the defense.
Yeah, big down right here. Big down right here.
Looks like the Panthers will bring some pressure this time.
Got to get Chandler Sanders back. Sanders back there.
Bring a man in motion. Fake the handoff. Got a man down the middle of the field. We got it played.
Oh, great job.
Almost intercepted. And a good job in coverage that time. Is that Ethan Smith?
I think is it 16 or 6?
6.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
He does a good job to break it up because that's 6 if he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Good job right there.
So
a lot of misdirection right there in the backfield, trying to kind of.
It was a good design play.
It was.
So they will attempt the field goal. The ball will be snapped from about looks like the 16. So they'll place it at about the 23. 33-yard field goal. Wind is at his back. Snap is down. Kick is up. And it is good.
Yeah.
Good kick. So the Blackhawks retake the lead 9-7 with 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. We'll be back right after this with more Greenbrier Panther football brought to you by First Security Bank.
It's fall at Daisy A Day Florist in Greenbrier. Daisy A Day knows that summer is gone, and that means fall, football, and entertaining and decorating. At Daisy A Day, you'll find everything to transform your
The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton is a great place to start. You can earn the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree before transferring to a 4-year university. If you're a concurrently enrolled.
As we're ready for the kickoff, Mahan and Thompson back deep and haven't had a chance to return one as he continues to kick it through the end zone. Another good high kick down the left, and this one will bound short but go into the end zone and give Greenbrier another 20-yard starting position.
I thought that one might slip out of bounds and give us the 35, but it didn't.
Cooper just texted me and said the quarterback has really good form, good technique, and gets the ball out quick.
He gets it out quick. That's one thing I have noticed. You know, me being such a quarterback extraordinaire, you know.
I mean, I not that I didn't take your word for it. Cooper just affirmed what you said.
Right, exactly.
So the Panther offense will take the field at the 20-yard line. 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They trail 9-7. Twins to both sides for Palmer. He'll take his drop, looks right, lets it go, and ball is either tipped or his arm was hit. One of the two.
Something happened there.
The ball floated about halfway. Had a man down there open. you know, Junk, it's almost like he saw it and hesitated a little bit. He just got to let it rip right there.
Let her go.
Just trust it. So 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
Played very well last week.
He did.
Jack is really looking good.
Trips to the right, single receiver left. Manheim down here on the numbers. We'll hand it off to Hassan. Good hole this time. He's up over the 30. Tripped up at the 40. Now it's off to the races. The 50, the 45, and
That's
taken down.
should be a. Was that not a horse collar?
No, you have to pull them backwards.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Did you see how fast that kid was that caught him?
Yeah. I thought he was gone.
Yeah, I did too.
So great run by Enoch as Greenbrier will go with a little pace this time. White Hat slows them down to let the chains catch up. As we're now set for play. And gets it out on a little screen pass to Mosley out here in the flats. Loses the ball again. And wraps it up, and not much there. He's got to secure that ball away. He's making me nervous.
Yeah. Not a bad first down play.
I picked up 4.
Yep.
And it looks like that will be the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break. Greenbrier trails 9-7 after a first quarter play. When we come back, we'll have the second quarter action here on My Country Y17, brought to you by First Security Bank.
Helpful Hardware, folks.
Most teachers have set hours throughout the week, but for one GHS teacher, her hours go far beyond the average 7:30 to 3:30.
I love many hobbies. So I rock climb. I just started my own business, and for a few years I did flying trapeze and static trapeze. Ooh, and scuba diving. Also got scuba certification, so I've gone on several dives, intend to do some more.
Miss Day, having had a background in circus costuming, decided to make her own business to highlight something that she truly enjoys.
All these years, it's been in the back of my mind.
State of Arkansas, almost the state of Missouri, as we're up here. What would you say? We were about 3 miles from Missouri? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we are 3 miles from Missouri. Let me tell you something funny. This morning I got Warner up, and he said, "Where are you going today?" I said, "P Ridge." He goes, "Is that where P. Diddy lives?" I said, "No, I think that's jail."
Palmer hands it off to Hassan on the left. Breaks another tackle, fighting for yardage, and finally taken down after a good pickup. Close to the first down.
That was a great run right there. Great run. You know, he's so hard to bring down.
He is. So they will not measure. Going to mark him just a little bit short. Man, that is very close to a first down. So 3rd down is short for the Panthers. Palmer will fake the handoff this time. Gets it out deep, has a man, underthrows it, and is intercepted at about the 5-yard line. And will be run out of bounds by Garrett James. Man, he had him, Jump.
He did. But we got a flag.
There's a flag down.
It looks like it might be against them.
Well, I don't know what it could be right there.
Could be a hold.
Unless a defensive hold, you think? You know, Jack, he's got to understand in that situation, his miss there is to just throw it out there and let his receiver run under it. If he doesn't get it, no harm, no foul. You know what I mean? You can't underthrow it right there.
Let's see what this call is going to be. So I guess the interception stands.
The interception will stand. After the interception, it will be a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness against the Blackhawks. So it will give them the ball back for the second turnover of the night here in this early ball game. That's one thing that Greenbrier has not done a good job of in the last 2 weeks is ball control.
Got to protect that thing.
So the Panther defense will make their way out onto the field. As the Blackhawks will send trips out to the right side. Greenbrier will walk a couple of men up on the line. They fake the handoff. Quarterback gets it out over the middle and almost picks
What
it
is the
off.
flag on there?
Looks like we're going to get a pass interference.
Did you like that? I mean, obviously we didn't like it, but did you think it was?
There's a lot of hand fight between both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I think that's either way, I think it's a no call.
It's a no call.
Yeah. So it will give the Blackhawks a first down. As they'll mark 15 yards.
Yeah, I thought that was just two guys battling. I didn't think there was anything that looked like an advantage by any means.
No. First down and 10. The ball is placed on the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. White takes a snap, will hand it off to German this time. Hit by Hewitt in the backfield and brought down for a minimal gain.
Ethan Quattlebaum in there on there as well. I think he got hit from both sides.
Yeah.
I think, man, there's no telling how many tackles Hewitt already has.
Right. So second down and 9 for the Blackhawks. Early here in the second quarter, they lead the Panthers 9-7 if you're just joining us. Greenbrier's turned the ball over twice, one with a fumble, one on an interception. Twins to both sides for the Blackhawks. White will hand it off this time to German.
Great job by Quattlebaum again.
Tackled again. Close to the line of scrimmage, but he'll sling him forward for an extra 2 or 3. We'll bring up a third down and 5 here for the Hawks.
Big third down right here. You expect him to throw the ball probably. You know, you want to bring some pressure, but also be aware.
Well, and they've done a good job of balancing their offense.
They have.
Good mix of running and throwing and kind of kept us on our heels. I'd love to see us bring somebody here. 2 running backs. White will take a straight drop, gets it out here on the left side.
I see that.
Right at the sticks. And Garrett James on the tackle, but too little too late. First down for the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
You know, Junk, it's one thing if you're a receiver to know where the sticks are, but it's the same thing for a defensive back.
Yeah.
You got to know that.
Well, you know, how many times have we had him in third and fairly long? We gotta finish the drive defensively.
Fake the handoff. He'll roll to his right. White gets it out, and
that's ball bounced.
We'll call it a completed pass. It looked like it bounced to me,
Boy,
too.
It did to me, too.
And now they're going to wave it incomplete.
How does the guy that's standing right there beside it not see it? That's what I don't understand.
Forcing me out of the booth.
Woo!
Second down and 10 for the Blackhawks.
Polk did a real good job picking up in the flat.
He did. Greenbrier in the 3-man front. They'll walk Hewitt up on the right side. They'll bring a man in a little orbit blitz, but they'll hand it off up the middle. Running behind his blockers, good hole, and we'll be close to the first down. And we got a late flag. Goodness gracious, I've never seen so many flags in my life.
I hadn't either, but they've been doing a lot of hitting after the play, a lot of in-the-back stuff to our linemen. I wonder if maybe that's not what it is. Yeah, that's been going on most plays, especially between the tackles. A lot of hitting in the back.
So it will be a personal foul penalty against P. Ridge. And we'll back it up. A good bit behind the sticks here. I didn't see it. I just saw the flag come in really late. Bring up a third down and about, we'll call it 17 here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, you know what you can't do right here? Let's give up 17 yards.
You can give up 16.
That's right.
So 2 running backs in the backfield for White, and have been impressed by the sophomore quarterback so far. Roberts will come on a blitz up the middle. They pick it up. White gets it out on the far sideline, Pretty good throw.
Oh, whoa! Can you believe that?
This is unbelievable.
They're calling pass interference on that?
I don't
Holy moly. Well, he needs somebody to help him out. That is not pass interference. Holy moly. He went to make a play on the ball.
It's a joke.
It's still going to be third down.
It'll be a 3rd down and 2 here. Wow. 3rd and 2 here for the Blackhawks after the pass interference penalty that was thrown from 40 yards away, going away from him.
Like, what does he think he sees that the guy standing beside it didn't? Obviously, although I will say the guy was standing beside him a while ago didn't see the ball bounce 2 feet in front of him.
So they'll have an inverted wishbone here. Now they'll send a man out to the left. White, direct snap to German, and he will have enough for the 1st down. So 1st down for the Blackhawks. They get just enough.
Well, it was just enough.
It was just enough.
They were really excited about a 1st down. I'm wondering if maybe they don't get very many.
Ball placed on the 45-yard line of the Blackhawks. A lot of motion. A lot of eye candy. White will take the snap, gets it out left, got a man, and they're just beating us underneath all night long. These little out routes and stop routes, we hadn't covered one yet. Bring up a 2nd and about 3 here as they pick up 7 on that 1st down play. Ball into Greenbrier territory on the 48-yard line. So shotgun wishbone, they'll send the man out, now move a man back. Now they'll bring him back in motion. Fakes the handoff. No, he gives it up the middle for about a 2-yard gain there.
Hewitt on the tackle there.
Well, it's a lot of movement for not much going on.
It is. You can see, you can really watch where they're going when you see the linemen are pulling just nearly every play.
Yeah.
When you're up front, you kind of got to get in that hip pocket and go with them.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 3rd down and 1 for the Blackhawks. Tries to get a free 5. Now they'll readjust. White makes his call at the line of scrimmage, and we're about ready to go. Takes a snap. Hands off to German on the right side. A good hole. So blow the line up. A lot of white jerseys laying on the ground.
Yeah.
And they are following Big 78 over on that right side.
I would too.
Yeah.
He's a big lad.
So 1st down for the Blackhawks. Ball will be placed on the 42-yard line of the Panthers. 7:19 left to play here in the half. Greenbrier trails 9-7. White takes a snap, fakes the handoff, gets it out to the side again. Feet get tangled up. There's no pass interference that time.
That's a shocker.
That one probably could have been called pass interference, but they let that one go.
Hewitt has 7 or 8 tackles. DJ told me 6, but I didn't realize it until about 5 minutes later, and he's had 1 or 2 since then.
Well, they've had plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this offense of the Blackhawks has been on the field most of the night. 2nd down and 10, trips out to the right side. White will hand it off to German up the middle and hit hard, but continues to fight. We just lay a shoulder and don't wrap up, which has been our bugaboo the last couple of weeks.
Good job right there by Mr. Polk. Mathis coming in, cleaning it up there.
Hit him for about a 2-yard gain, and he picked up 7.
Yeah, we got 3rd and 3 here?
Yeah.
We need to stop in a bad way.
Trips right again. Now they're running back to the left. Now they'll move him over to the right hip of White. White will take the snap, fakes the handoff, gets it out.
Oh, yeah!
Picked off by the Panthers, and he's going the other way at the 40, the 45, the 50, down to the 40, and tripped up from behind as Greenbrier comes up with another turnover.
You know, just a few plays ago, I told you, Polk really read the flat well, and he's out there, and just right there, we kind of forced a quick pass.
We did.
And he threw it right to him.
He did. Threw it into triple coverage. Polk made a good play, and then turned the Jets on right there.
He did. Showing the old speed over there on the sideline.
You know, he was a running back up until I think last year.
Was he?
And so,
the way he's played defense this year,
yeah,
I hope we keep him over there.
Especially last week. Had a great game.
Oh, he has been on fire.
So 2 turnovers from each team, as neither team likes to capitalize on the offensive side.
DJ said Hewitt has 8 tackles now.
So Greenbrier trails 9-7 with 5:55 left in the half as they send their offense out onto the field. Pistol formation. Hassan on the left, cuts it back over the middle, down to the 30, makes a guy miss, grabbed by the jersey, fights off of it, down to the 20.
And that got flagged. For what?
What a great run by Enoch. It's going to be called back by this same official in the middle of the field.
But I don't see anything illegal on that block out there. And he's calling it right there where our only blocker was, and he held up and didn't push him in the back.
What a run by Enoch Hassan. That's a shame.
That's terrible. Terrible, terrible officiating.
I wish somebody would let this guy know that we're out here to watch the football game, not him.
Not him.
He's the only one throwing the flag.
Yep. And he's throwing it from about 40 yards.
So great run by Enoch as he broke about 15 tackles. Gets it all the way down inside the 5, will be called all the way back to the 30. It'll be first down and 3 for the Panthers. Hand it off again to Hassan. Makes a guy miss in the backfield. Fights through another tackle and will be taken down at the 25.
He is so impressive to watch. I mean,
he's running mad right now.
You know, we get mad at for us missing tackles. Can you imagine what the people we play against get mad about when they see Hassan?
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they put the ball on the 25-yard line. Looks like the Blackhawks will load the box this time as there are 8 inside the box. And they will hand it off to Hassan. Big hole on the left side, over the middle, and taken down inside the 10. Man, that's impressive for that offensive line.
They've been doing it most of the night.
Because they had everybody.
Yeah, inside the tackles.
Inside the tackles.
Hey, they've been blocking their butts off most of the night.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. The ball will be placed on the 8. 4:47 left in the first half. Greenbrier trails 9-7. Another pistol formation here for the Panthers. They'll bring a man in motion, and I'll hand it off to Hassan on the right. And he will be
just
close to the touchdown
to go down.
as he's taken down at about the half-yard line. So bring up a 2nd down and go from the half-yard line.
Well,
he just needed about 2 inches, two inches taller right there.
Wampus Cats are up 10-0.
Okay.
In the second quarter.
That defense is, man, they're good.
They're hard to score on.
Overload on the right side. They get a man broke through the line and just completely swarm under Enoch in the backfield.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened there. We didn't block a soul.
No. If we pull that, though, he can walk in the end zone.
We talked about that a lot. So bring up a 3rd and goal as the ball's moved back to the 5. Loss of about 3.5 on that play as Enoch has to come out for a break. 3.5 minutes left to play in the
It's
half.
not really break area.
No, not really. Twins to both sides. They'll bring Mosley in motion. They're looking to get it in the air. Palmer takes off running and lowers his head into the end zone.
He's in the end zone.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Right. Great job by Jag. Way to, he could feel the pressure from the back, and he just jumped forward, took off.
Yeah. Lowered his head.
Lowered his shoulder, yeah.
Knew where the end zone was at and got it
in.
So big score there by the Panthers with 3:07 left in the half.
Great job. I love to see him have the confidence to just go do that.
Extra point is up and through as our third-string kicker is good.
So I think it's 17. Okay, but who'd you say that was? Dearsaw. Yeah.
So Greenbrier takes the lead back 14-9. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the first half action here for you in P Ridge. This is Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins bringing you the action from First Security Bank.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
Text from Mr. Chad Pitt said it's 28-21 Farmington at the end of the first quarter.
A lot of defense over there in Morton tonight.
A lot of defense over there in Motown.
In Conway County.
Good drive there, Junk, as the Greenbrier takes it, as the Panthers take advantage of the turnover, go down and take the lead back. I'd like to see another good defensive stop here.
Look at there. Got that one back there,
Man,
didn't we?
good kick as they take it at about the 3, and they'll bring it out to the 10, out to the 20, and will be taken down at about the 21-yard line. Good kick by Darsaw as he almost gets it into the end zone.
You always see that one kid from the opposing team, the special teams hero, who hits somebody way away from the ball and jumps up hollering and like
Did you see
talking
one there?
trash. I did. Helmet comes off before he hits the sideline, so.
Yeah. Wanted Mama to be able to take a picture. All right, so the Blackhawks will come out with 3 minutes left in the half, trailing 14-9, and done a good job moving the ball here tonight. Just costly turnovers. One inside their own goal line, or the Panthers' goal line, and then that one on a drive they were marching down the field. First down.
Oh, yeah. He was bottled up quick.
Running back on the right side, a host of Panthers in there on the tackle.
I see 33 right there in the middle of it, though.
Weston Schultz.
Yep. He come from the opposite side.
You know, German, he runs the ball a little bit unorthodox.
He does.
Both arms over it,
Yeah.
protecting it, but he picks up some good yardage after contact. White will take his drop, looks left, now gets it out on a long pass
that's
over the
another
middle, and oh my goodness, in and out of the hands. As that was,
he's beating himself up.
Oh
on that.
my goodness, it doesn't get him easier than that.
We got
one.
somebody down.
Oh my goodness, that was Ethan Smith that just had it landed right in his.
It goes in the stat book as a pass broken up, though.
It does. As we do have a Panther down. Sure hate to see that.
I do too.
Can't tell who it is yet. Looks like one of our defensive
Yeah, maybe
linemen.
one of our linemen. I don't see Sanders anywhere. Hopefully, whoever it is okay.
As the trainers tend to, and we're going to take a quick
Yep.
break, and we'll come back.
still get it on the radio.
Back here ready for action.
I faded out.
As it was Tanner Sanders, but he was able to get up and walk off
Yes.
under his own power. So hopefully just a stinger or something in the shoulder there. White takes his drop, looks left, gets it out on an out route over here on the sideline and completes it right under the nose of Marcus Simpson. What a great throw.
Yeah, it was a great throw and catch.
Simpson was in the area, just had no idea where the football was. And just completed it right underneath.
I'm going to tell you, this quarterback
he's
played
impressive.
well. He's impressive.
A little bit of a gunslinger, you know.
He is.
He is. He's not scared to throw.
No, not at all.
Even though we should have picked off that last one.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 as the ball's placed in Greenbrier territory at the 49-yard line. 2:18 left. I believe both teams have full 3 timeouts left. White takes a snap, looks right. Lets it go over the middle. Got a man off the fingertips, and he's able to haul it in. And, man, he is shredding our secondary right now.
That was a good catch.
A great throw.
Yeah.
I mean, threw it to where only his guy could get it.
He kind of bobbled that thing, was still able to pull it in.
So 1st down, Blackhawks, ball on the 13-yard line.
Now, I believe last time they were in the red zone, we picked one off, didn't we?
We did. Well, or did they fumble?
Now it's when Polk picked it off.
A little out route, has his man, and able to hold on to it. Pickup of 8. Now they fumbled inside the red zone. Polk picked it off out here close to midfield.
Oh, well, I thought it was about the 30 or so. I got you.
Yeah. So minute 38, bring up a 2nd down and 4. Got plenty of time here if you're the Blackhawk offense, as they have all 3 timeouts left. White takes a snap. Now just throws it up, and wow.
Oh, that was dangerous.
That was not a very intelligent throw.
No, it wasn't.
That's where you see the youth right there.
Yeah. Yep.
That's where you just take that one and throw it in the back of the end zone as far as you can.
If Bernard had about 3 more steps on him, he could have got there.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 4 for the Blackhawks. Minute 16 left to play in the first half.
Big 3rd down right here, Matt. Clock stop. We've got a little time.
We do. Running backs to each side of White. He will fake the handoff on a slant and gets it through to his receiver, but knocked away at the last second.
Was that Smith?
I believe so. Just unable to hold on to it, which will bring up a 4th down. And it looks like the Blackhawk offense will stay on the field and go for this one.
Well, I'd bring some pressure right here.
I would press our receivers a little bit.
I think they're going to call timeout, aren't they?
It looks like we will have a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. With a minute 11 left to play in the first half, the Blackhawks lead 14-9. Be back right after this.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
Stadium, 1:11 left in the half. Greenbrier leads 14-9. The Blackhawk offense facing a 4th down and 5.
They're staying on, huh?
Yes, sir. They'll have trips out to the left side, the wide side of the field, running back to the right of White. White takes his snap, looks left, and he's got some pressure. We step up, we hit him, and the ball's out, and that will be
It doesn't matter.
I think it's a fumble.
Doesn't matter who recovers. It's first down Greenbrier.
So great job. I couldn't see who that was that got in there.
We had pretty much our defensive line penetrating there.
What did he say?
I couldn't say here if he said there was a fumble or there was no fumble.
Regardless, it's Greenbrier's football.
It is a turnover on downs, he said.
Yes. So 1:04 left. Greenbrier with all 3 timeouts left here. How aggressive will Coach Tribble and staff be right here?
Well, the way you've been able to gash them for 50, 60 yards a pop.
Palmer will take the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looks to throw it back. They have it covered pretty good. Palmer's just got to get rid of it and throws it out here.
Almost caught.
Almost caught by Salter Mahan. And there's a flag down, shockingly.
Where?
On our sideline. We'll say it's probably going to be a hold lineman downfield.
Oh, might be.
Yeah. Yeah, ineligible downfield. Typically, you'll see that
when it takes that long.
Yeah, when you take that long.
Well, we were running a screen.
Yeah, a little throwback screen.
They read it.
They did.
They read it.
So bring up a first down and 15 for the Panthers. 54 seconds left here in the half. Twins to the left. Palmer takes his drop, looks left, gets it out on a little stop route. Good throw, good catch. We'll pick up about 7. Bring up a second down and 8.
Well, not much of a spot there.
Greenbrier will take.
You want some scores?
Yeah, let's have some scores.
All right, I'll give you some scores. I'll start with 5A since that's where we're at. Jacksonville up on BB 14-0. I don't know what's going on there. Maumelle beating Whitehall 35-0. Robinson beating Searcy 35-0.
Wow.
Let's see. Brooklyn's beating Batesville 28-7. Win over Paragould 14-0. Valley View mopping Greene County Tech.
You know, that's a Robinson team that was barely beating BB last week.
Yeah, it was like 9-6 at halftime. Arkansas High beating Hot Springs 14-0. Lakeside beating DeQueen 14-6 in the second. They must be having a slow start there. Alma up on Clarksville 35-0. Harrison 7, Valonia 0.
Trips right. Twins left. Empty backfield for Palmer. Goes through his progressions. Now got a man over the middle. That's Mosley.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Unable to get out of bounds, but the clock will stop, and he's winding it still.
Why would you wind the clock?
On a first down.
So we're going to have to call a timeout for them to stop, to move the chain?
We didn't have to. We did.
Well, but that clock was.
He stopped it after he wound it. But originally he wound it. And then
lost 2 seconds.
And then he stopped it. But, yeah, 33 seconds left. Good throw, good catch. That's a good job by Jack stepping up into the pocket.
Yes.
Delivering the ball with some authority there.
Was that Mosley on the catch?
It was.
He was trying to get to the sideline.
He was. So Greenbrier will be down to their last timeout.
Farmington, Morrilton knotted up at 28. Did you hear me say Harrison beating Valonia 7-0?
I thought that would be a tough one for him.
Well, that's a tough place to play up there.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah.
It is Goblin territory.
Goblin territory. All right, up in 6A, Greenwood beating Van Buren 35-7. Mountain Home beating Lake Hamilton 13-0. Russellville beating Southside.
Palmer will take his drop, gets it out quickly on the left side. Mahan catches it and gets out of bounds after a pickup of about 6.
Benton beating Catholic 21-0. Sheridan's beating Marion 15-14.
Wow.
I didn't pick that one, did you?
So second down and 4 for the Panthers.
Rogers and Bentonville knotted up at 14. Fayetteville 14, Springdale 7. That's a close one.
Trips to the right, single receiver left. Miller in behind Palmer. I'll send him out of the backfield. So an empty backfield for Palmer. Looks left. Gets it out. Oh, my goodness. Had both men open.
Yeah.
Just rushed it just a hair.
Just a hair. Mansfield's beating Boonville 12-7.
Third and 5 for the Panthers.
So 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Looks like 4 to me, but the PA announcer said 5. 25 seconds left in the opening half. Greenbrier leads 14-9. Empty backfield for Palmer. As they'll try to bring some pressure. It looks like he was off sides. He gets away from the rush, but throws it into the dirt. How was he not offside?
I don't know. I go for it right here, though. 30 seconds left, 20 seconds left.
Yeah, they're not going to.
No, but I do. I live the Madden.
You're running 4 verticals.
That's right. Hail Mary, baby. 5 verticals.
That's right.
Atkins up on Quitman, 23-14.
Palmer back to punt for the Panthers. As we will have a timeout. Stoppage of play again, and man, this has drug on. This last minute has taken 45 minutes, it feels like. Maybe it's just because we're 3 hours away from home.
I think it's what it is. Walnut Ridge beating Newport 21-14.
Man.
Prescott 14, Bismarck 20.
Really?
Yeah, good game there. Murfreesboro 22, Junction City 14.
That's more points than I thought Junction City would give up.
Yeah, me too. Especially to a Murfreesboro team that's not really fast.
Right. So 4th and 5 for the Panthers. They bring on the punting unit. Back deep for the Blackhawks. I can't see a number. Good snap. Palmer rugby style. Good punt this time. Calls for a fair catch at the last minute and hauls it in at about the 23-yard line.
Pretty good punt.
Yeah, I'll take that. So 20 seconds. I don't know how that only took 1 second, but it did. It took 1 second.
I know how it did. You're the opposing team.
Literally, there's 21 seconds left, and now there's 20.
A 1 second snap, kick, and catch.
The punt stayed in the air longer than 1 second.
Well, the punt stayed there 4 seconds.
Just amazes me. So 20 seconds left here in the half.
They're going to take off a little bit more. Tribble's probably over there going, now listen.
Right.
1 second? Really?
So they will put 17 seconds, a little bit better on the clock. White will have trips to the right side of the field. Single receiver down here against the numbers. Running back to his right. He will get it out on a little screen pass out to his receiver.
That's a clip.
That's a block in the back that they don't
How did
call.
they not call that? I mean, that was as blatant as could be.
So
I'm surprised the guy in the backfield, back over here, defensive backfield, didn't throw it from 60 yards away.
So pickup of 2 as they run out of bounds with 11 seconds left. And I wouldn't be shocked here to see P. Ridge take a shot downfield.
I mean, you've had success doing it.
You have.
Why wouldn't you?
You know, they don't have anything to lose. It's senior night.
Haven't won a game in conference,
I
have
think
we?
they're pretty much mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. So
Yeah, be an awfully tall task, let's say that.
Trips left. They will just hand it off and play it safe as German will pick up about 8. Be down close to the first down, and that's going to do it for the first half.
All right.
Ugly first half as we had 4, maybe 5 complete turnovers there in the first half. But Greenbrier comes out on top 14-9 in that first half of action here in P. Ridge. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have some stats for you, hopefully, and talk about this second half and what the Panthers got to do to get a victory way up here in Northwest Arkansas.
Did you know the production you're watching is being run and managed completely by Greenbrier High School media production students?
Students in the GHTV program are responsible for running live streams of different school events.
Stand by, camera 1.
Things like athletics, school signing days, and many other campus events.
We also work on other productions throughout the year. We make news packages and feature videos telling the story
The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton is a great place to start. You can earn the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree before transferring to a 4-year university. If you're a concurrently enrolled high school student, you may enjoy the benefits of free or reduced tuition and fees while getting a head start on your degree. UACCM is committed to elevating your horizons. For more information, contact our admissions office today at 501-977-2000 or go to uaccm.edu.
He had a fumble earlier. I thought he was down.
Yeah.
But regardless, you could tell a lot of kids that would get their head hung a little bit.
Yeah.
His next run was punishing.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, he came out
Yeah.
with fierce. He's got 122 yards in the first half, and that's on 14 carries.
Yeah.
So, that's just under 10 a carry. He's just really good.
Well, and he's averaging over 8 yards a carry on the season.
Right, on the season.
And so not really a shocker that he's able to run for that much per carry here tonight. But defensively, Junk, we've seen this now. We saw it at Farmington. We're seeing it again here tonight. I don't know if it's the scheme in the coverage for just playing too soft, or if it's just a matter of kids not executing what they're asked to do. But the underneath stuff has been wide open here for them tonight.
Well, fortunately, we've
Friday nights in the fall would not be complete without the GHS Band. With thrilling halftime performances and the student section dancing along to the drumline, it simply would not be a football game without them. For one of our seniors, the desire to join band came from a special place. And for another, it was about continuing a family legacy.
My grandfather knew a guy who played the drums, and he gave me lessons when I said I was interested in them. And it just grew from there, my love for the drums.
I decided to join band because my family's very musical. My father went through band all the way through college, and both of my brothers have done the same. So it's something I've always wanted to do, so I did it.
One of the things that makes the GHS Band shine is our students in leadership positions.
Basically like being a captain on a football team, but for the drum line itself, it helps to have order in a section so everyone's not going at each other. So if someone has a question or something, they can come to me with that. And if it's above me, they can go to the band director, but hopefully I can help them out.
As a drum major, I'm mostly responsible for leading the band on the field. So during halftime, I like to explain it to people who don't understand. I just wave my arms in a tall tower, but really it's conducting. I show the band where the beat is and where the patterns so that they can follow and be all on the same page.
Our band came out on top during the 2023-2024 competition season and hopes to do it again this year.
For official competitions, there's the region marching competition, and then there's state level. So the way that works is if we get ones, which is the highest score or a certain score at region, we qualify to go to state, and that's our goal this year.
Although each section has their own unique sound, they all come together to create an unmatched and unforgettable atmosphere.
My favorite part about being part of this band has got to be just the people. The community around it is amazing, like a big family.
My favorite part about being in band in general is just the community and the culture that we have. We really work hard to facilitate a culture of positive encouragement and holding each other accountable, some healthy competition, and doing the best we can versus each other, but with each other at the same time.
Reporting for GHTV, I'm Isabella Carter. Did you know the production you're watching is being run and managed completely by Greenbrier High School media production students?
Students in the GHTV program are responsible for running live streams of different school events.
Stand by, camera one. Things like athletics, school signing days, and many other campus events.
We also work on other productions throughout the year. We make news packages and feature videos telling the stories of our school.
Don't forget about our short films and the weekly news for the high school.
The GHTV program has 2 different YouTube channels. The channel you're on now is where you will find all of our live streams.
And on the GHTV Productions channel, you will find student projects like news packages and short films.
Make sure to subscribe to both channels so you stay updated on all of our content.
here to Pea Ridge. 2:45 left in the half as Greenbrier leads the Blackhawks of Pea Ridge 14-9. If you're just now joining us, pretty ugly first half, a lot of turnovers, lots of flags, especially from one in particular official. Throwing it from the middle of the field. But
he just wants everybody to know he's here.
His arm may be tired.
He might be.
So, John, give us our stats from the first half.
All right, so, I mentioned Enoch Hassan. Let me pull it back up here. Had 14 carries for 122 yards, 1 touchdown. Old Jack Palmer with a 4-yard carry for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Jack is 7 for 12. Through the air for 55 yards. Mr. Trendon Mosley has 4 catches tonight in the first half for 32 yards. And then Salter Mahan has 3 for 23 yards. Defensively for the Panthers, Mr. Eric Hewitt with 8 tackles. And then behind him is Mathis Polk with 3.
Very good pickoff by Mathis and a good return also. I don't know who come up with the fumble earlier. Did we have that?
I thought that didn't Simpson come up with that one?
I think he did. Yeah, I
think he did.
Yeah. So defensively, only gave up 9 points, but that was aided by the turnovers by the Blackhawk offense. We really got to figure out a way, like you said in the first half, figure out a way to get off the field on 3rd down.
Yeah. Did they have 2 fumbles the first half?
Well, that one there at the end of the half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We've got Eric Hewitt with a recovered fumble, and I guess that's what that's from.
Probably so. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Just need to come out here. They're going to get the ball to start the second half, so we've got to come out here and get it back.
Well, we talked about this too on the way up here. Is a team like this that has played well at times this year. The longer you let them hang around the ball game, especially here at home, the more they're going to believe they got a chance to win.
Absolutely.
And they're going to play with extra effort,
senior night,
extra intensity because it is senior night, and they want to remember this as a win. And so Greenbrier's going to have to come out, assert their dominance here on defense, get the ball back, and put this thing away to where they don't give Farmington that opportunity to believe that they're in the game.
Right. I don't mean this to sound negatively, but they're used to being in this situation.
They are.
Over time, you start believing in that's who you are.
Sure.
So you don't want to take that away.
Well,
you want them to feel like that this is where they're supposed to be.
Sure. And that's why it's such a hard thing to break a program that has traditionally had losing season after losing season. Is you have to find a way to win. You have to learn how to win ball games. And when teams are used to losing, that's what you just talked about. It's hard to break that cycle.
It is. Well, you have an expectation. We talk about Atkins because we have some friends over there, but that's what they've had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Bray Cook has been here at Pea Ridge for several years now, and he's I guess he believes in what he's doing, and he believes that there's going to be positive things happen, and they already have seen that.
Yeah, I mean, they won 5 games last year, which was the most they've won in some time.
Right.
And this team, you can tell this team this year is a better football team.
Yes.
So they're building on some things. Hey, I'm going to tell you what, right now, you can build a team around this quarterback, I promise you.
Yeah, and you get a lineman like that and some guys and some supporting cast.
Yeah, because this quarterback's just a sophomore, and he's been very impressive tonight. So this is a team that probably is on the rise and moving in the right direction. You just have to stick with it and believe in it, and they can turn this thing around.
Yeah, but enough about them.
Yeah, we are here.
We are here, yeah.
I thought we'd give them a little bit,
yeah,
so nobody throws any more nachos at us.
Well, what I was going to say, we were just talking about that expectation. The Panthers have an expectation to win football.
Sure, absolutely.
That's who we are.
Yeah.
So we have to play that way.
Well, and I think, too, we've got to play with that mentality. I mean, you're seeing it out of Eric Hewitt and Mathis Polk defensively. They're playing with an enthusiasm and with a passion, and you don't
swag.
You don't quite see that from the whole defense or the whole team. That's got to be infectious. Everything's got to you got to get the team to believe you and follow you in those actions. And for whatever reason, we just haven't played with that intensity here tonight.
The offensive line's played very well. First half, it's hard to, every team we play is going to try to load the box. Try to make us throw it. But they've done well. with 5 up front to block 8 a lot,
Sure.
or at least give number 8 some space,
Yeah.
to where he can get through and make a play. But we've seen a lot of big holes too.
Yeah.
Wampus Cats are up 19-0 at the half.
Okay.
They've not let Pulaski Academy score.
That's impressive.
I wonder when the last time that's happened.
Man, it's probably been a while.
At
PA,
Pulaski.
yeah. Which they just suffered their first loss in many games there last year against Greenwood.
Yep.
There's some interesting scores around the state. Farmington and Morrilton is 42-42 at the half. So defensive struggle over there at Morrilton.
Wow.
Shout out to Mr. Roland Adams, star employee of Conway Trophy, listening to us all the way from Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we've got Bailey with us up here tonight, and she's doing an excellent job.
She's running the show.
She is.
All right, so we are about ready for the second half action here as the halftime clock ticks down to 0. The Panthers will be kicking off from the north to the south. They will have the wind at their back this time. The only negative about that is they will be going into the wind in the fourth quarter.
That's right. That's right.
Dersall done a good job kicking the ball tonight. High kick will be caught at about the 10 by the Blackhawks. Brought up over the middle. Now he'll try to bounce it to the outside. He's got some room.
Lost contain over there.
Out to the 35, up over the 40, and ran out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. And whoever had outside contain got sucked in.
Got sucked in a little bit. We got a flag over there on our sideline.
Oh, yeah, I do see that now. Let's see what the call is. Typically a hold or a block in the back. It will be a holding on the return team against the Blackhawks, so that will back them up all the way down to the 10-yard line.
In high school, they don't typically call the number. He did.
Did he?
He did number 32. In college just a few years ago, they started doing it. Well, you don't typically hear that in high school.
So first down Blackhawks deep in their own territory. Greenbrier will load the box if we got 6 men on the line of scrimmage. Hudson White in the backfield takes a snap. We'll hand it off to German up the middle, and he will break through a few tackles and pick up about 6 on first down.
Yep.
Coke on the tackle. A second and about 4 for the Blackhawks.
So 2nd and 4 here for P. Ridge. Ball's placed on about the 16-yard line. Greenbrier will walk up. Matheny put his hand in the dirt to a 4-man front. White takes a snap, hands it off to German again up the middle. Good running room as he gets up past the first down marker. And now there is a scrum at midfield. And they'll blow it dead. But he does have enough for the first down as he gets the ball out to the 21.
That's a pricey way to gain yardage.
Yeah.
It is on both sides of the ball. Yeah. I mean, you can pound on a defense enough, but, when you're getting hammered every time, it wears you down.
So 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks.
As the wind picks up.
Greenbrier came out in that forefront expecting P. Ridge to run it, and they have. High snap. White handles it. Now hands it off on the left. Pretty good lane there.
Hewitt come from the backside.
Yeah. He'll pick up about 3. German picks up 3 and bring up a 2nd and 7. Just guessing here, Junk, law of averages, but I'm betting they're going to throw it this time.
Think so?
Yep.
Well, those guards will tell you.
2nd down and 7 for the Blackhawks. Trips to the right for White. Pistol formation. White will take the snap. He'll roll to his right. Out in the flats, has a man, and wide open at the 30. Catches it and will fall forward for a first down.
I think we got a little confused right there.
I mean, there wasn't anybody within 10
Well,
yards.
there was.
and he left.
Yeah, I think he got confused. And that happens.
Yeah, it does. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks as they pick up the second first down of this drive. Ball will be placed on the 34-yard line. Just underway here in the second half. 9:39 left to play. German will fake the
Oh,
handoff,
yeah.
and
Ball's out. Ball is out, and we got it.
I thought it bounced right back up into his hands, but it squirted away from him, and Greenbrier come up with it.
Yeah, he did. That was great. Man, Eric Hewitt was there. He cleaned his clock.
He did.
Well, you know, you can, if you're watching on TV, you can see every time they run the ball, those guards pull.
Yeah, right.
And so you see that motion.
Well, I mean,
here you go.
That's your linebacker's keys, you know.
Well, he's getting in the hip pocket right there. Well, that time he was in the backfield before they even handed it off.
When you could see, too, the running back never took the ball because he
was getting hammered.
He saw Hewitt coming. And big turnover by the Panthers, and here's a chance for them to jump out and take control of this ball game. Pistol formation, he'll bring a man in motion. He'll hand it off to Hassan, trying to find some room up the middle, fighting for extra yards, finally taken down after a pickup of about 9.
You know, he just had a crease, and that's all he needs. Great job. Hey, back to that play before. We challenged this defense a lot.
Yeah.
And they stepped up right there and made the play.
And should be challenged. You know, they're
Sure.
They got a lot of dudes over there, and we expect them to play at a high level.
That's right.
2nd down and 2 for the Panthers. So they move the ball back a yard. Palmer on a delayed handoff, a little draw. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Panthers. No flags. That was a good play.
That play call was phenomenal.
Yes.
You know, you been gashing them. You get them kind of on the edge out there a little bit, and they're looking for that play action pass.
Yeah.
Oh no,
they handed it.
Yeah. I guess it wouldn't be play action because the handoff was delayed. Just the whole thing looked delayed.
Yeah.
And then here comes the handoff.
It was great.
It was.
Well, and Enoch, you know, he doesn't. If one thing I want to be critical, he's a little impatient running the football as the kick is up and through. But that actually gives him time for the holes to develop.
That's right.
So the kick is good. Greenbrier leads 21-9. 8:54 left to play in the third quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this with more Greenbrier.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932. Growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
Has taken control of the ball game, up 21-9 after a big turnover as the defense forces another fumble. Deersall kicks a line drive bullet that will land into the end zone and go out the back.
I think he teed off with the driver on that one.
So, Junk, we just talking off air there. You know, it's a 4th turnover tonight here for P. Ridge. And
yeah.
Man, it's tough to win ball games.
It is very tough. And really probably should have been at least one more turnover in the first half.
Yeah. You know, Greenbrier has given it back to him twice, but when you lose it more than you get it, that's never a good combination. So 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks, ball on the 20. He'll send 2 receivers out to his right, one down here on the numbers on the left. Pistol formation for White. He'll take his snap, fakes the handoff, looks down the middle. Good coverage, and will be broken up.
And what is the flag on?
Man, I'll tell you what.
What is the flag on? What is the flag on?
Apparently you cannot cover a pass without it being pass interference.
They just ran by him. They didn't even touch him.
And there again, it's a guy that's 30 yards away from the play.
Yeah.
Not the one standing
Not the one that's been throwing it all night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really bad officiating.
Now, if that guy didn't think it was pass interference.
Right. Why would this?
Then obviously it wasn't.
Well, this guy got told it was pass interference by that coach over there.
I'll tell you, man. Blackhawk player is up. Good to see him walk off under his own power. Man, what do you want the D-back to do right there?
Don't look at him.
I mean, you obviously can't even run next to him.
Don't look at him.
So the pass interference call will give a first down for the Blackhawks. Ball will be placed on the 35.
I think it would be beneficial for these guys if they were graded. Maybe not punished, but just be graded.
No doubt about it. There needs to be some accountability.
Oh, it happened again.
Wow.
So they've done a good job getting yards at times, running. But once the defense figures out that, they're showing it.
Yeah.
They're showing it.
Yeah.
You know, that guard's pulling. And Hewitt's just reading it.
Yeah. Hewitt hits him in the backfield, and then Quattlebaum cleaned it up.
Yes.
Emphatically. So 2nd down and 13 for the Blackhawks. Tries to get a free 5. Now they'll check the sideline for a play. And this is a situation, Junk, in these passing situations, we have to do a better job. We have to do a better job underneath.
Yes, 100%.
Play clock down to 1. He does just get the snap off. Looks to his right. Gets it out all the way to the sideline at the sticks.
Good
and that's
catch.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Pick up a 14 or 12 as it's going to be a 3rd down and 1. That's just too easy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit his back foot and threw it, and it's like it was pitch and catch.
Right. These receivers are doing a really good job knowing where the sideline is.
3rd down and 1 for the Blackhawks. Greenbrier jumps down into a 4-man front here.
Number 12's hoping they run the ball again. He's having a field day.
White will take his snap, looks left, gets it out on a little out route, and skips it as James was there in coverage and Polk was around the ball, which will bring up a 4th down and 1. It looks like the Blackhawks will have to punt the football away.
I wouldn't have thought they'd punt here.
Well, and I was going to say this
be careful.
Be a good time for a fake.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're home. You hadn't won a game, in the conference.
And this is a good place to try to run a fake.
Yeah, it's 4th and 1.
Greenbrier will send man back. I think that's Smith back there to receive the punt.
Deep to receive for the Panthers.
It's a good snap. And Greenbrier about blocked.
Boy, they almost did. I think they were.
30.
Well, I think we probably were approaching that as don't let them get you if they try to fake it.
Yeah.
So you're bringing some pressure, hoping that you stop a punt fake.
Yeah.
Well, then that also puts you back there on a kick.
So Greenbrier will take over possession. Looks like at about the 31-yard line. 7:40 left in the 3rd quarter. And, Junk, if you can go down and put this one in the end zone, you pretty much take control of the ball game.
Well, if you get up by
35,
we can go to the house.
A lot quicker.
A lot quicker.
Palmer brings his offense out onto the field. He'll run Mosley and Salter Mahan down here to his right. Hewitt at the sniffer back position and Hassan in pistol. Going to bring Mahan across in motion. Hand it off to Hassan on the left side. Breaks a tackle. Now cuts up to the 40. Lowers his shoulders and gets an extra yard to the 41. Pickup of about 8 there by Enoch.
You know, you've seen how they've scored 30 points against however many, 28, 30 points against Morton. So many. I just wonder, and they were in the game with Bologna till deep in the game. I wonder if that finishing aspect is what hurts,
Sure.
Not maybe second half.
Yeah. 2nd down and 2 for the Panthers. Panthers have 2 running backs in the backfield with Hewitt and Hassan back there. I'd love to see him take a shot right here. 2nd down and 2. They will hand it to Hassan. Cuts it back across the field. He's at the 50, the 40. He's got a man at the 20. Gives him a little juke to 10, a 5, touchdown Panthers.
What a play. I feel like that may have put him over 200 for the night. If not, it's going to be awfully close.
Man,
what
a
great run. What an excellent run.
Gave a little juke to the inside, and the guy said, you know what?
Just stopped.
You can have it.
He just stopped.
You know what? Just score, man. Whatever. What a run by Enoch Hassan with 6:38 left. Greenbrier 27, P Ridge 9. Snap is down, kick is up, and Dearsaw has done an excellent job tonight on the extra points as he is 4 for 4. 28-9. We'll be right back after this with more third quarter action on My Country, Y107.
Ready to start your weight loss journey? Trust the fantastic Baptist Health Bariatric Center team. They offer advanced robotic-assisted surgery to help patients achieve better outcomes. Experience the benefits of minimally invasive procedures with smaller incisions, less pain, and faster recovery times. Doctors Misha and Paul have helped thousands.
Stadium. Greenbrier leads 28-9 with 6:38.
Let's start. Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
I don't know. Oh, sorry. I had myself blocked off there.
This kick will be fielded but then dropped at the 5. P Ridge brings it up over the 15. He'll try to bounce it to the outside. This time not so successful.
Yeah. What is the...
And we got a flag for some extracurriculars at the end of the play.
Yeah, I think that's back here. I don't think that was at the tackle, was it?
No, it was some extra.
Yeah.
Fighting going on there. I think it was on us, too.
I think it was, too. Feeling a little bit better about what's going on in the South, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like tell it 2 halves, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of like the same as last week.
Yeah, it really is. Bentonville pulling away from Rogers. I say pulling away. They're up 15, 35-20.
Bentonville playing very well right now.
They are.
Beat a really good Fayetteville team. Just beat them down last week. You know, of course, listening to people talk about that game, about everything that could have gone wrong for Fayetteville went wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But it will be a unsportsmanlike penalty against the Panthers. So that'll give them.
They're still calling numbers.
That'll give them great field position. Hey, I like it, man.
Do you?
Yeah, if you mess
Accountability.
up. Accountability. That's right.
Hey, Benton beating Catholic 35-0 in the third.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No, it's just a lot early.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Mountain Home beating Lake and Hamilton 23-0.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that Mountain Home team is
a real deal.
A real deal. I think they're third in that conference.
So 1st and 10, the ball will be placed on the 33-yard line of the Blackhawks. White will take his snap, looks left. Now he'll look back right, going down the sideline, shorts it, and
oh, that's offensive pass interference. How's that not offensive pass interference?
Holy
He
cow,
he
man.
tackled the defender.
Why?
Now they're going to throw one on us.
On the side?
Yeah.
Well, that's just being a bad official.
Yeah, that's terrible officiating right there.
You can't take criticism, and now you're going to penalize the coaches for being passionate about it. Oh, man. Accountability.
Yep.
What we just talked about.
This officiating crew doesn't like it.
No.
Oh, they're going to call silent. That's like. Oh, they're still trying to tell them. They don't want to hear it. That's bad officiating, boys.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad, but, you know, it's par for the course this year, brother.
Boy, it's been bad.
So 2nd down and 10 as P Ridge avoids a costly turnover there.
Ooh.
Blown up in the backfield.
Who is that? That's
is
Ethan Quattlebaum.
Coming
He
off
just
the
cleaned
edge.
his clock.
Playing at a extremely high, and that's the juice I'm talking about right there, John.
Yes.
Playing with some passion, playing with some energy. I love to see it. Now what's going on?
They got one hurt.
Peerage Activities would like to thank Arco Excavation for their support.
That was running back German have to come off the field there.
He got hit hard.
He did. By a large man.
Yeah. Quattlebaum is big, isn't he?
Big old cat. 3rd and 10 for the Blackhawks. Panther defense playing with some juice now. See if they'll bring pressure
Yeah.
here.
You know that the pass is coming.
And they will bring Hewitt off the back edge. Gets the ball out and
almost
picked
six.
off. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, great job on the coverage there. Who's 7?
Colton Sanders.
Sanders,
Yeah.
hey, great job.
And that will bring up a 4th down punting situation for the Blackhawks. So good job by the defense coming out from the half, making some adjustments, and really,
yeah,
like you said, just a completely different team, looks like.
Ethan Smith is deep for the Panthers.
Now it looks like they are missing a player on the punting team, and P. Ridge will have to call a timeout. And, boy, that's never a good thing when you have to.
I'll call one on special team.
Yeah.
Hey, we're 16 points away from the right. I went to school in Middle Springs, so I may not add it very, very well.
You're counting it down, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You think they'll go for 2 if we score?
Listen, I'm not about running the score up, but
you do have to go to Batesville.
I do have to go to
in the
Batesville
morning.
in the morning for Pee Wee football.
Yeah.
I mean, we could, if you had to go, it would be shorter to go from here.
It would be. You're exactly right, but I don't have to
You
go.
don't have to go.
Only thing I have to go to in the morning is my pillow.
I should have drove, and you ride back with Coach Rob.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Oh, I got to go home and get the players.
So coming back out of the timeout, looks like P. Ridge has found their missing player on the punt team. Probably got a little talking to there by the coach.
Probably so.
Back deep to receive for the Panthers is Ethan Smith. He'll have his heels on the 35-yard line. This will be punting into the wind. And he kicks
Boy,
it
it's
high.
tough.
And it, man.
I mean, that thing's moving at an angle, and then all of a sudden it just quits going.
Yeah. Takes a backwards bounce as it will be hauled in. Looks like at about the 40, right at the 50. So Greenbrier with great field position here to go up another score. And Junk, it's this offensive line, they've been leaning on them all game and really done a good job, but you've really seen some massive holes so far in the second half.
And you feel like team losing, getting their dapper down, you're probably fixing to blow up even more.
Sure. Hassan behind Palmer. Seeing receiver to both sides. Palmer, another delayed handoff to Hassan. And is he brought down by the face mask?
I don't know.
Is either that or a hold.
He said, I hadn't thrown one in like 2 minutes.
Daniel on the tackle. There is a flag on the play.
We'll see what this flag's about. It's probably only the 42nd flag of the evening.
This was going to be a hold.
White Hat's going to be hoarse by tomorrow, reporting so many to the press box. Wow. It will be a hold against the Panthers. Right before the running back comes to the ground, they throw the holding penalty. We'll back it up. Bring up a first down and 10 for the Panthers. 5:36 left to play in the third quarter. Greenbrier was leading 14-9 at half, and now 28-9 as they scored on their first 2 possessions here in the second half. Mosley will come in motion from right to left. A little toss sweep to Mosley over the 40, cuts it back to the 50. And he's so smooth.
I was going to say, he's so dangerous in space.
He just glides on top of the ground.
You give him it's funny because when you watch him, you're like, man, he's not running hard. But he's moving. Yeah. He's just very smooth, like you said.
So good pick up there. Picks up about 16. Bring up a second down and 4. Good to see him healthy.
Yep.
2 running backs in the backfield now. Hassan and Hewitt. They fake the handoff. Palmer rolls to his right, gets it out, got a man wide open, and
Salter.
That is the second drop tonight for Salter Mahan. That was 6 too. And that one just hit him right in the breadbasket.
That's a good throw by Jack.
It was. Gotta haul that one in. Boy, that's tough.
You don't see that very often from 10.
No. Those were kind of the hardest ones, though.
Yeah.
When you're that wide open.
Yeah. You never seen me try to hit a shot when there's nothing in between me and the green.
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have.
3rd down and 4 for the Panthers. They'll stay in that 2 running back set. They'll hand it off to Hassan on the left side. He's got a head of steam. Cuts it back over the middle, fighting for extra yards, and finally brought down at about the 25-yard line. Man, that's that dangerous hip drop tackle they're trying to get away from in the NFL.
Yeah.
So 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on the 25. Connor Miller now in the run for your Panthers at running back. Mosley spread out right by the numbers. Palmer will hand it off to Miller. He cuts it back across the middle. A little jump cut. And they're trying to strip the football, and he'll be taken down after a gain of about, we'll call it 5. Good run by Connor.
Good run by Connor.
A 2nd and about 5.
So 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Greenbrier leading 28-9.
I was trying to.
2 running back set for the Panthers. Miller will follow Hewitt into the hole.
1st down right there. Great job by the line.
Yeah, good job by the line and good job by Hewitt, just lead blocking.
Hassan, 18 carries, 220 yards.
Wow.
3 touchdowns.
Minutes every week.
It is.
I mean, he's had more 200-yard games this season than most people have in a career.
I know. I know.
Connor Miller stays in at running back for the Panthers. Pistol formation. Palmer with a delayed handoff. Miller makes a man miss in the backfield, but then gets swarmed under for a loss of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, that was that delayed cutback.
Yeah.
And they just had somebody there.
They read it right.
They did.
Went to the well one too many times.
Well, you know, when a play works and works and works, you keep running.
That's right.
And, you know, when somebody stops it, you do something else.
Yeah.
And that's just football.
Twins to the right, single receiver left. As you got Hewitt in the slot, Mosley out wide right, and Mahan on the left. Now they'll move us on to the left of Palmer. And fumbles a snap, picks it up.
Oh, he's got room on the left side if he can get out there. No, he can't.
Oh,
I think we got a face mask though. I think we got a face mask.
Oh, that'll be huge.
Yeah, I don't know anything else it could be. It was at the tackle.
Been about a 6-yard loss, and we'll see what the call is. I'm with you. I think it almost has to be a face mask right there.
P. Ridge is backing up.
And it was a 5-yard face mask penalty. I didn't even know they still had that.
They don't ever call it.
Yeah.
I will say this, you know, not to be overly critical, but that's not good disciplined tackling when your team has 3 face masks.
Yeah.
You know.
So 2nd down and 15 for the Panthers. They'll stay in that double running back set. They'll hand it to Hewitt this time on the left side. Big load of steam, a lot of man running at you. Runs over a guy into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, he's just playing with a different intensity.
He is.
I mean, he's moving downhill like a snowball. I mean, just rolling.
Yeah. Wow, what a great run by Eric Hewitt into the end zone.
Good to see him get into the end zone.
Absolutely. And they will not go for 2 here, John.
That's probably the right thing to do. I'm just saying, 16 gets us to the 35.
We'll have to score 2 more times now. Snaps down, kick is blocked as Darisaw unable to
See? I was right.
You should have went for 2.
Should have went for 2.
So 2:12 left in the third quarter. Greenbrier leads 34-9. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more Greenbrier Panther football right here on My Country, Y107.
The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton is a great place to start. You can earn the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree before transferring to a 4-year university. If you're a concurrently enrolled high school student, you may enjoy the benefits of free or reduced tuition and fees while getting a head start on your degree. UACCM is committed to elevating your horizons. For more information, contact our admissions office today at 501-977-2000 or go to uaccm.edu.
The third quarter, Greenbrier leads 34-9.
Sorry, I didn't know what to do with my hands right there. I got crossed up.
Oh, me. I've got to drive 3 hours with this guy
That's
back.
right.
Give him some sleeping medicine.
Should have brought my CPAP. I could have slept on the way back.
There you go. Dearsaw approaches the football. Low line drive kick.
That's
will
going to
land
be
at about
hard
the
to
10.
recover. Oh, he did.
What
Scooped
a
it up.
great scoop. Runs it up over the middle. Got some room, and then Greenbrier wraps him up at about the 30. Good job by Colton Sanders to take him down. And we do have a player down for P. Ridge. I believe that was the return. Conway leading PA 25-0. And, man, this Conway, you know, one thing we've talked about Conway offensively, they've always been able to put points on the board.
That's right.
The difference with this team is that defense is so nasty this year.
Boy, I mean, they're just, you know, that Bryant PA game was a pretty close game for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
But the complete shutdown of PA is just not really heard of.
No, it really isn't. Haven't had an update on the Farmington-Morrilton score.
Let me see if there's one on this. I just got 42-42 in the third. Nobody will probably score in the second half.
So Blackhawks will take over possession at the 30-yard line. 2 receivers out to his left. White alone in the backfield. He'll take his drop, look left. Now gets it out and pulls it back down.
Ooh.
Sandwiched in between 2
Yeah, we
Panthers.
got head-to-head collision there between our Panthers. He's looking like he maybe have a stinger. That would be better than a, you know,
that's Matheny.
Bad knock, an addling knock to the head.
He'll come out for a play as they send in number 45. Get my roster out here. That is Cooper Hall coming in at linebacker. Second down and 10. They'll hand it off on a little draw play. It's a different running back, and he'll slip down in the backfield trying to change directions and be a big loss on the play.
Now he's hurt.
Now he's down. It may have been a knee or something.
Yeah, it may have been something that made him go down.
He went down pretty awkwardly. So they will come attend to him. We're going to take a quick break. Let them attend to him. Hopefully he's okay, and we'll be back. There's a minute 15 left in the third quarter.
I found my hands.
Ridge able to walk off on his own power, so looks good. Hopefully everything's okay with him. And as a senior, so definitely want him to be okay.
Yep, I'm glad to see him. Glad to see him walking off the sideline for sure.
White will take his drop, steps up into the pocket, lets it go over the middle. Good catch at the 40, breaks a tackle, and will be brought down enough for the first down. As we had people there in the secondary just unable to make the play. And a good job by White to step up into the pocket. Makes a good throw on the run.
And that's a P. Ridge Blackhawk.
That's a good catch.
It was a good catch. 1st and 10 as the ball will be placed on the 44-yard line. White will send 2 receivers out left, wide side of the field. He'll have a receiver into the boundary. Greenbrier in that traditional 3-4 defense. They'll bring pressure off the edge. He does just get it out in time, or he was fixing to get met by
12.
A mad number 12.
Is that the same quarterback? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10 for the Hawks.
Boy, 12 has been bringing it all night long.
He's played incredible tonight. He really has, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he really has. That quarterback, he gets rid of it quick. He does. He's got a quick action.
Trips out to the left. He'll hand it off this time up the middle. He's got a running room. Lowers his shoulder. Picks up about 4. Panthers do a good job of stacking him up there. Jason Dye on your carry. The 3rd running back in tonight for the Blackhawks. 3rd and 5, maybe long 5, short 6 here. Ball just shy of midfield. Shout out to Bella's Table as we had some fine,
really good food.
Fine Italian dining here in Bella Vista tonight. And that will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Greenbrier leads 34-9. When we come back, we'll have the last quarter of action here in P. Ridge. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Minutes up on the clock. Greenbrier complete control of this ball game. They're up 34-9. And Junk, what a difference a team coming out from half looks like. It's for the second week in a row.
2 different teams, completely 2 different teams.
So 3rd down and 6 here for the Blackhawks. Greenbrier will take their drive. They hand it off up the middle and pick up about 3, maybe 4. It's going to bring up about a 4th down and 1.
They went until they met Quattlebaum.
Yeah.
Then it stopped. 4th down right here.
Be 4th and a long one, and into the Panther territory. Down this much, you expect them to go for it.
Yeah.
They will send twins to the left, single receiver right, running back to the right of White. The Conway score we talked about earlier is without starting quarterback and future Hall Grayson Wilson.
Yeah.
White takes a snap, fakes the handoff, got pressure, has to get rid of it, and throws it away.
He threw a pass interference on that.
Man, this is ridiculous. I'm telling you right now, dude.
Wow. I'm pretty sure I know why. Oh, my word.
That ball was – I know there's no non-catchable ball, but come on. That's awful.
That's real bad officiating.
That's the worst one I've seen tonight.
That's bad.
Bologna and Harrison tied at 21. Just heard over the big loudspeaker. So the pass interference play will give P. Ridge a 1st down as Greenbrier was fixing to turn the ball over on downs. Garrett did a great job right there. There's nothing else he could have done.
Yeah, I mean, there was not pass interference.
No. First and 10, ball will be placed on the 32-yard line of the Panthers. White will hand it off up the middle. Wrapped up by Hewitt.
Oh, he almost got it out.
Almost.
It was moving around.
Almost stripped the ball out. But does pick up about 5 there on first down.
Yeah, he's running hard, isn't he?
That's Jace Dye.
That's Dye, yeah.
Senior, 6'1", 207. It's a big running back.
He is a big kid.
Second down and 5. They'll move Dye over to the right of White. 2 receivers out to the wide side of the field. Draw. Will be hit in the backfield.
Polk hit him immediately, and then Quattlebaum jumped in to help.
Quattlebaum playing well tonight.
He is. You know, so, and so is Polk. You know, we've called both their names a lot.
So it'll bring up a third down and about 7 now after the loss of 2 on the play. White comes to the sideline to get the play. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Running back to the right. White scans the defense, will take his drop, looks to the right, throws it down the sideline. James there in coverage, and the ball is caught.
And dropped, maybe?
I guess he wasn't able to hold on to it. I thought he'd come up with it.
They signaled incomplete.
And let me tell you something. If that wasn't a pass interference, how has any of the other ones been? Because that one was pass interference. And we don't get a call on that one, luckily.
Yeah.
Garrett had no idea where the ball was. Lots of contact. I could have seen where that one would have been thrown.
Right.
4th down and 7 for the Blackhawks. Trips to the left. White takes a snap, looks left. Now he's got a man across the middle and just overthrows him. And that will be incomplete. And that will be a turnover on downs.
Good coverage right there.
It was. Good coverage.
Was that Bernard? Who was that?
That was James.
That was James?
Yeah. So the Panthers will get the ball back with 9:35 left here in the ball game, up 34-9. And Junk, I'm not 100% sure. Did they score any in the second quarter, or was it all in the first quarter? I think it was in the first.
I think it was. They kicked that field goal right at the end of the first, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it felt like the first quarter lasted forever.
It did. We had 487 flags. And the guy, his arm must have been tired because he hadn't thrown a flag in the second half.
It wore him down.
I think he threw his shoulder out.
He wore out. He may need to go to hyperbaric chamber.
He's going to need to. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on the 28-yard line. Palmer takes his drop, looks deep, got a man down the sideline. Is Mahan underthrows it. Both go up for it, and the ball falls incomplete. Good job by Mahan coming back, fighting for the football.
Yeah, he really did, and he kept it from being intercepted.
He did,
and he almost pulled it in.
Man, he had a step. You know, Jackson just got to let that one go, let him run under it. Of course, he is throwing into the wind.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting about that.
That wind's blowing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. That is a big factor here tonight.
You could really tell when they punted last quarter.
Yeah.
And that thing come off his foot at an angle, and then it got up there and it just stopped.
Second down and 10. They'll hand it off to Connor Miller. Cuts it back in the middle. Room. Got some room. Good cut again. Runs over a guy and just dragging Blackhawks with him. You know, he runs the ball so hard.
He does. There was a Haley mentality. Did you see that cutback lane?
That was.
I mean, the O-line washed it open.
It
did. Just washed them down and opened up that lane up the middle.
Big pickup by Connor Miller. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They'll go with some pace. Hand it off again to him on the right side. Jump cut back to the middle. Now back to the right. And another good run by Connor Miller. Picks up about 8.
Great vision by the running back. What is he, a junior?
He's a senior.
He's a senior. Yeah.
Now they'll bring Enoch Hassan back in the ball game. 8:45 left to play in the ball game. 55-49 Morrilton with 5:53 in the third. Delayed handoff to Hassan, breaks a tackle. And, boy, I'll tell you one thing about that play that I like is he gets a full head of steam before he gets the football.
And just like right there, they slip one guy through, and he can't tackle him.
He does have enough for a first down.
Bank proudly supports Blackhawk Athletics. Blackhawk Activities would like to thank Family Rental for all.
Sometimes when you're playing that zone read and you're running into it, it's hard to find that. But when you're coming backside like that, you're kind of in space.
Sure. Pistol formation as Miller's back in the game now. Palmer will fake the handoff, lets it go deep down the right sideline, and ball's tipped, almost brought in by Mosley.
He almost got that.
I'm going to tell you, man, I love seeing them take shots like that.
I do too.
I wish we would do
he
it
almost caught it
when we got the win at our back.
Right.
But I like to see it.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing we were calling for last week against Alma was Salter. I mean, he was one-on-one
Right.
all night
long.
We never took that shot. So bring up a second down and 10. Ball's in Pea Ridge territory as they'll jump back into that two-back set. Miller and Hewitt in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Hewitt on the right side. Got some room. Breaks a tackle, but is tripped up at about the, call it the 36-yard line. We're going to say he was down
Man,
a little bit behind that. It'll be at the 37 or 38.
We got to be pushing 350 yards.
Got to be.
Rushing.
Yeah. Bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Panthers.
The Blackhawks would also like to thank everyone at Farm Bureau for their support.
Greenbrier will work the clock a little bit now. Salter Mahan wide to the left, out by the numbers. Miller will take the handoff. Stays out to the right, lowers his head, close to the first down.
I think he got it.
Going to depend on the spot. It'll be really close.
I think he got it, didn't he?
Yeah, they're going to call him just short.
Really?
Yeah.
4th and 1, Blackhawk fans.
Chain guy's trying to stretch it as far as he can. 4th down and 1.
I can get a little more out of it. He just jumped off sides, I think.
And Greenbrier will get the Blackhawks to come over into the neutral zone.
Well, that makes it easier. Get the first.
Yeah. You hear that? That white hat is hoarse.
He needs a Halls.
He does. He talks so much tonight, his voice is going out.
He needs a Halls cough drop.
So with 7:09 left to play in this ball game, Greenbrier up 34-9. They will get a first down on the encroachment by Pea Ridge. Connor Miller in pistol formation behind Jack Palmer. Cuts it across the middle.
Oh,
he's got
good
some
run.
room. Down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
What a great run. Are they calling a flag? Throwing a flag?
And we do.
And another flag.
Wow. What a great run by Connor.
It was a great run.
Number who? So we'll be a holding against the Panthers. We'll back them up. Yeah, it looks like a 15-yard penalty. Spot of the foul.
Well, it shouldn't be any deeper than the
line of scrimmage. You'd think.
It's not. It's either from the spot or the line of scrimmage.
Palmer will fake the handoff. Lots of pressure. Steps up into the pocket, breaks a tackle, but unable to get away if he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And they, I don't know that we blocked anybody. Four people in the backfield.
I thought it was supposed to be a screen, was it not?
Oh, I wasn't watching.
I thought it was. He was looking this direction.
Okay. That would make sense.
Yeah, because they let them run free, yeah. And that hasn't been the case tonight.
No.
We have blocked our butts off.
So second down and 22, it looks like, for the Panthers, as they'll take the air out of the ball here and work the play clock all the way down. Mosley and Mahan to the left. Now they'll bring Mosley across in motion. Hand it off to Miller. Cuts it back to the middle. Now he'll get what he can up over the 30 into up to the 29, almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Big gain.
Yeah.
Big gain.
Picks up 11 there.
Brings up 3rd and about 12 for the Panthers.
3rd and 11 for the Panthers. As the wind continues to have.
Boy, it's ripping
here in Pea Ridge.
Let me tell you, it is beautiful up here. You know, the country we saw a lot this evening on the way up, and it's beautiful.
Palmer will take the snap, takes his drop. Mosley's got a step and just unable to complete the pass. Mosley kind of stumbled coming out of his break, but still was open, and Palmer unable to get it to him. Will bring up
that wind's whipping.
It is.
That's a tough throw in this wind. What do you do here on 4th down?
I mean, yeah, I think you go for it here, but you're kind of in no man's land. You can't really punt from there.
Right. That's just it. I mean, you wouldn't normally punt from here, but you also want to be respectful, you know.
Sure. Greenbrier will line up with trips to the left. Mosley, Hewitt, and Mahan. Palmer takes his snap, looks to his right. Now back to the left. He'll get away from a rusher. Now he'll
It's wide open.
Tucks it into the 20, slides down, and we'll pick up the first
down. Hey, that's a huge yes. Huge gain right there.
We hadn't seen that out of Jack all season long. Love to see it. That's just showing your quarterback get some maturity and playing with some more confidence.
Get them long socks dirty.
As the clock ticks under 5 minutes here left in this ball game. Greenbrier trying to score to ice this one. Connor Miller out to the right.
That's got to be a flag. Wow.
I guess he had him by the back of the jersey.
I thought it was still a horse collar.
It's gotta be inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Every week somebody tells me something different. That's what I get for listening to Pee Wee officials.
That's right. Well, when you're listening to any officials, it's probably questionable. So second down and we'll call it 9 here for the Panthers. Palmer will take the snap, hand it off to Miller on the right side, cuts it back to the middle, down to the 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Great flags this time. Connor Miller into pay dirt. And that one will put this on ice.
Yes, sir. That's going to do it. Well, Mansfield is beating Booneville 34-22, and they just got an interception.
Man, that's a shocker.
Yeah, that's going to wrap that one up. Little Rock Christian come back, and looks like they're going to beat Southwest. Osceola beat Rivercrest 28-20.
And the kick is up and no good.
Wide left.
Wide left. So with 4:10 left to play, we're going to take a quick break, hit some of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll wrap this thing up here in Pea Ridge. This is Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins bringing you the Panthers on My Country, Y107.
Did you know the production you're watching is being run and managed completely by Greenbrier High School media production students?
Students in the GHTV program are responsible for running live streams of different school events.
Stand by, camera 1.
Things like athletics, school signing days, and many other campus events.
We also work on other productions throughout the year. We make news packages and feature videos telling the stories of our school.
Don't forget about our short films and the weekly news for the high school.
The GHTV program has 2 different YouTube channels. The channel you're on now is where you will find all of our live streams.
And on the GHTV Productions channel, you will find student projects like news packages and short films.
Make sure to subscribe to both channels so you stay updated on all of our content.
How much?
55-49.
Oh, wow.
Up by 6, starting the fourth quarter. Dersall back to kick. Good high kick into the wind, and that thing will just come back the other direction. They field it about the 15. Brings it up on the left side. It's got some room, and will be drug out of bounds. Connor Miller drags him out of bounds.
Yeah, he tried to let up. He didn't sling him, I didn't think, but
not to the liking of the home
Blackhawks
crowd.
are not very happy.
4 minutes and 1 second left to play.
I saw Bailey was making some friends earlier.
Was she? I don't think she agreed with you.
Oh, man.
So Panthers have some backups in right now. It looks like the second team's getting some action here defensively. White back to pass, throws it down the sideline, just wide of his receiver.
Yeah.
And Sanders in good position.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get that one out of bounds.
Yeah. Bring up a second down and 10. Ace Newland out there playing.
Golly, that wind is blowing, man.
Get over here behind this building.
You may have to get behind me. I'll be your lead blocker.
See if I can get my roster out here for the Panthers and read some of these numbers off to you. They will hand it off this time up the middle and wrapped up and brought down. That's number 57 for the Panthers.
Hey, look and see who 26 is.
57 is C.J. Ushery on the tackle. 27 is Clayton.
26.
26 is Avery Simmons.
Okay.
So got hard to see numbers at this angle.
Yeah, it is.
Almost get a free 5.
Yeah. Hold the water there. Is that Wynn there at nose?
I think so.
That's my guy.
Wynn Scudlark there on the defensive line.
No, I don't think that's Wynn. No, that's not Wynn. No.
70. Who is that? 78?
76.
76. Yeah, that's Wynn.
It's Wynn? Okay. Yep.
Cooper Hall on the tackle. Bring up a 4th and 3 for the Blackhawks.
Wynn's a super kid.
Yeah, he is a good kid.
And he's a giant.
He's a monster.
He's so big. I love it. Gentle giant.
Wow.
All right, we got the forefront up here.
Bologna beat Harrison 24-21.
Golly.
So Greenbrier loading the line of scrimmage. Delayed handoff, and he gets ahead of
he got the first down.
Picks up the first down as they'll blow it dead at about the 41-yard line of the Panthers.
You know, if these coaches would have listened to me and gone for 2 twice, it'd be about over by now.
We'd be the Fayetteville by now. So first down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Clock almost down to 2 minutes.
Oh, BB pulled ahead and beaten Jacksonville 18-14.
As well they should.
Yeah, exactly.
And a good play there.
Yeah, who is that out there?
Man, that was a great play.
11.
That's number 11.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Daresall? Yeah, probably so. Christian Daresall.
Yeah.
Great play there. He's kicked the ball well, and now he make a good play on defense. Twins to the right. Split out by the hash mark and the numbers wide right. Now they'll look to the sideline for the play. Minute 22 and counting here in Pea Ridge. White takes a snap, looks right. Now gets it on a little comeback route.
Oh, he wished he had that one over.
Receiver got a little alligator arm on that one.
You know, we might be to Fayetteville before Morrilton and Fromter in the fourth quarter.
It's a good chance. So third down, and it looks like about 12 for the Blackhawks. Greenbrier leads by 31. as a tough start by the Panthers here in the first half, but have come out and looked sharp, played better football here in the closing half of action. White will call for the snap, fakes the handoff, will roll to his right.
He's got
room. All day to run. Now he'll loft it up and throws it out of bounds as nobody was there.
Good job by 57-42 there.
Yeah, good job closing in.
Yeah.
It's 42. That is Jude Watkins.
Jude, who's 57?
57, I believe, is Ushery. 57 is C.J. Ushery.
All right.
Yeah. Ushery is a 10th grader.
Getting some playing time.
Yeah.
Fourth down, I need my guy, Scudlark, to
get in there,
blow through there.
4th down and 12 for the Blackhawks. 1 minute left to play. Greenbrier will drop. Ushery gets in, pressures a quarterback. He throws it up through the hands of his receiver and incomplete. It will be a turnover on downs. Panthers will take over possession and more than likely see the best play
in the football. Gravett beating Prairie Grove 35-14.
Wow, I missed that one.
That Gravett team's good.
Yeah, they are good. Well, I had to take some Hail Marys and
yeah,
I come up short. So.
What did I pick?
You picked Gravett.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't usually pick the right one.
Victory formation for the Panthers.
Heber Springs beating Lone Oak. I think we all picked Lone Oak in that one.
Palmer will take a knee. And they will have to run one more play to officially put this one in the books. Good game tonight by Enoch Hassan.
For sure.
Jack Palmer played strong and well, threw the ball well, made a couple good runs. And that will do it as Palmer takes a knee. So the Panthers will come out victorious here all the way up in Pea Ridge, Arkansas, 40-9. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to give you the stats for the game, and we're going to give you the American Safeguard Insurance First Security Bank player of the game, and we're going to head to Faulkner County.
Yes.
So when we come back, we'll give you all that and more right here on My Country, Y107.